Is that you? My niece? Nana? I finally found you.
Oh, hey there. Oaks discussed potential improvements to ARC's ship facilities at the moment. I thought she'd be back soon, but she probably went running off somewhere once the meeting ended. She's really taken to this stuff like a duck to water.
Are you two talking about me? Sorry, but I already decided what I'm going to do next. I've got some serious documents to get in order.
I thought you'd say that, so I organized them for you in advance. The ones concerning medical team working conditions?
Nice, Theo! You're so considerate. It's important to offer benefits, but you also need to provide proper support to the team that's getting them.
It's great you're working so hard for everyone, but make sure you don't overdo it, okay?
Wait a sec. Do you and Theo think I'm on the verge of collapse or something?
Nah, not at all.
Honestly, I share the same opinion.
Sounds like I'm fine then. I do tend to push myself a little, but if you think I'm fine, Theo, then I'm fine. On the other hand, if you both thought I was crossing the line, I'd definitely take a break. Until then, I'll do all I can. Just make sure to keep an eye on me, okay, you two?
Hey there! Long time no see! How's it going? The lab's gone, so I've had a lot of time on my hands. Time I've been dedicating to idle work. It's fun enough, I suppose. Sometimes I think I'd be better off just focusing on that.
I believe that would be for the best.
Then glasses half full shows up.
I stopped by to chat for a bit, and this is the kind of greeting I receive? Well, no, I suppose I deserve that. It is as you said, Kuna. The laboratory has been suspended, along with our duties. You were never suited for combat in the first place. What could possibly motivate you to continue fighting at this point?
True. Hearing it from you still ticks me off, though. Hey, what do you think?
You shouldn't overdo it.
I didn't think I was, but I guess everyone else sees me that way. What to do? I don't want to quit working for ARCs or anything.
Well, you needn't make up your mind so quickly. You're free to do what you want.
Much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Me, living a life of leisure, never thought I'd see the day.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you here. Although I could have sworn I sensed someone else, too. I'd love to kick back and shoot the breeze with you, but I've got some things to take care of.
Hey, Azanami. I told you not to go running off.
What are you doing here, Oza?
What a surprise. This troublemaker asked me to party up.
But clearly, this is a date.
It is not!
Not sure my feelings can survive such a brutal smackdown.
Let's just get back to the mission.
Copy that, Chief. Well, catch you around.
Don't get any funny ideas. Nothing's going on here. Got it?
Yeah, of course. What the heck is a date?
Oh, sorry. I was just caught up in my thoughts. Say, may I ask you something? It is not terribly important, I know, but you do not think it is weird for a man and woman to form a party together, right? Just the two of them? Well, what if they were to join hands too? I mean, literally. What if instead of forming up for a mission, they did it to enjoy each other's company? Now, I am not talking about anyone in particular, mind you. I was just, thinking. I just could not get the thought out of my head, and it had me all worked up, and I am sorry. I am sure you do not know how to react to a vague question like this. Just forget I said anything at all. The only real issue is whether I care or not, right? And I should not, right? Why should I? But I do, and it is just...
Hey, Oza.
Oh, it's you. Got a moment? I wanted to ask you about something. I'm not quite sure how to explain this, but it seems my actions might have rubbed someone the wrong way. Recently, I feel like this someone has been avoiding me. Everything's fine when we're on a mission. Maybe it's just my imagination, but it feels like something's off. I can see it on their face. I want to make things right, but I don't even know what I've done wrong. Man, forces are such a pain. If they've got a problem with me, they should just come out with it already.
Marlu?
It is just you. Sorry. I am a little jumpy. I am currently trying to avoid someone. It is not like I hate that person or anything. We handle missions just fine together. But when it comes to casual conversation outside of our professional duties, well, it is hard for me. Considering how awkward things are, I thought it best to create some distance, for both our sakes. I have been doing my best, but it is challenging. They keep trying to get closer at the worst possible times. Typical hunter behavior. Always doing as they please and charging in head first. They really are a nuisance. Oh, hello. Say, would you mind if I asked you something? Has that hunter Oza asked you about me at all? We were together for a brief moment during the incident on the mothership, but I have not seen much of him since.
I haven't heard anything.
Oh, well, it is not like anything really happened between us to begin with. It is not as though we cannot speak to one another. It is just that we have drifted apart to an uncomfortable degree. But he still just comes right up into my space like it is no big deal. That is what I dislike about hunters. They are always worked up and lacking restraint. But talk like that is probably what made us start avoiding each other in the first place. I truly dislike hunters, you know, but I do not hate him in particular. There is lots I would like to talk with him about, in fact, but I think it may be too late, and this stubborn head of mine is to blame. I am sorry. I really should not have bothered you with a trivial matter like this. Take care now.
I think she just needs a little push in the right direction. But I guess this is mostly my fault, so I'd better swoop in to help. You'll help me though, right? Great. Oh, am I glad to see you. Would you mind lending me a hand? All you need to do is have a chat with the girl coming this way. Thanks!
What girl was Azanami on about?
Oh, you. Why are you here? I was called here by someone.
Hey, Azanami! Where the heck are you taking me?
You'll know when you get there. Just go! Okay, here she is.
Jeez. What the...
Oh,
Wait!
what?
It's all right if you hate me. That's your prerogative. Just, please, listen. Have I done you wrong? I guess I have. I'm ignorant of things like that. I must have angered you at some point. So, I'd like to apologize.
That is not it. That is not it. I just misunderstood and decided to avoid you. You have done nothing wrong. I am the one who needs to apologize. I do not have any courage. All I could do was run. There is nothing bad about you. I am sorry.
Is this how it happened? The date?
Thanks for helping out. Well, case closed. Now, we'll leave it to them.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Theodore, but I don't think this place has whatever you're after.
Do you know what I'm looking for, Maria?
A way to change from a Dooman back to a Newman, I presume? It's written clear as day on your face. What's so bad about being a Dooman? It's not like it'll kill you. The change probably only boosted your abilities. Why change back?
It's just this look that Ulk gives me sometimes. One I never saw when I was a Newman.
Really? The same girl who seemed completely unfazed when she found out the twisted workings of Ox as a whole?
I mean, I'm not like the other Dumans, right? I'm like a forced evolution. That probably makes people feel a little uncomfortable, right?
Oh, and I suppose she sees right through this negative line of thought, huh? Tell me, Theodore, do you have any idea how we casts came to be?
To save frail children, I thought.
Are you really that much of a fool, boy? Do you honestly think the Photoners would create an entire new race for poor little children? Sure, they use children with physical defects, but only those they saw potential in. We casts are typically created because our innate photonic aptitude outstrips what our flesh and blood bodies can handle. It's a well-known fact that Ox fiddled with the genetic makeup of our bodies. But every once in a while, actually, more often than you'd think, a child with incredible talents was born. Talents so powerful that their physical bodies could not contain them. Once such a child was spotted, they were removed from their flesh bodies and transferred to a mechanical one to make full use of their powers. Even if the transference left them with reduced potential, it would still keep them fit for battle, and that is what mattered. That is how we casts began. If anyone is a forced evolution, it's us. Now let me ask you one more thing. Theodore, do you feel uncomfortable at the sight of me and my fellow casts?
No, not at all.
Well, then the same probably goes for you then. The only thing she's truly worried about is how fixated you are on this whole issue. If you have time to spare for worrying about nonsense like this, you should spend it by her side instead. Because more than our bodies, more than our abilities, what really matters is our hearts. Got it? Then hurry up and get out of here! I can't help but tear into whiny little boys like him, who can never seem to fathom what's truly on a woman's mind. Still, at least he's not as bad as the universe's greatest blockhead of all.
Die! Just die already, would you? Honestly, just how far is this boot camp loon planning to go? Oh my! It's you! Would you be so kind as to lend me a hand?
You need not bother. This is part of Katori's mission. We have been over this. As a test subject, you are obligated to engage in both real battles and training alike.
Yes, I'm well aware, but I do wish someone would have told me how dreadful this all was going to be.
This would be nothing if you were better prepared, as evidenced by how easily I still draw breath as you struggle to catch yours.
I would appreciate it if you did not assume a fragile girl like me could keep up with a fitness elite like yourself.
You asked for this to begin with. If you want to end it here, I will not stop you.
Fine. Let's just get on with it then, shall we? Do be sure to watch as I do my very best.
She complains nearly as often as she breathes. Nothing good will come from hanging around here while she does. I promise. Farewell, then.
Hello. Thank you. It's me, Patty, the well-known elder sister of Patia. And here's my younger sister, Tia. And today, we have someone else, the new member of Patia. Come on out!
Hi. I'm Io.
Io?
Boss?
Oh shit. Nice to meet you.
Boss! Don't pretend to be someone else! That hurts worse than being laughed at! Patty wouldn't let up! She even cried! I had no choice.
Nah, we really thought Patia was getting stuck in a rut. So, we invited Io to be a new member. How about it, huh? Can't you see the potential of the new Patia? You're all so lost for words regarding my bright idea.
We're so appalled that we don't know what to say, dummy. I'm so sorry, Io. I didn't think Patty was stupid enough to do something like this.
No worries, Tia. It's also my fault for being unable to refuse.
Feel free to head home. Sorry for putting you through this. Oh, Patty, you can find your way home by yourself, right? Later.
What? Oh, Kotoshira.
Lady Sakunahime has awoken. Consequently, she wishes to commune with you two.
Commune is a grave way of putting it. I simply came to meet you. There is no need to be so apprehensive. Kotoshiro, you must learn to adopt a softer manner. How will you ever find a partner otherwise?
Lady Sakunahime, are you aware of the phrase, "It is none of your concern"?
Well, naturally, I know of it. It is often used when one hits upon a sore spot. Yes? Lady Sakunahime? Gracious, no need to be so formal. I am the Ash Maiden of Harukotan. I hold no standing for you two. Feel free to address me familiarly. But that would be rude to someone of your status. How is it rude exactly? I myself wish for you to address me in that manner. If you remain contrary, then I will simply order you to address me familiarly. But I would rather not resort to that.
Understood, Lady Sakunahime.
You understand nothing. Wait, you are teasing me, yes? It is in bad taste to tease a goddess. Setting that aside, you are a rather meddlesome duo. Even if you have some connection to the horrid creatures that accompany the Nightfallers, you had no reason to follow this fool. Indeed, you should have used him as a decoy to fell your enemies. Why did you not do so? You might be right, but we couldn't just abandon him. That is all? Yeah, I think so. Intriguing. I consider it an honor to have met you.
After an eternity, I have finally met beings worthy of calling my friends. What a happy occasion.
Friends? No, we couldn't.
Is it that disagreeable a suggestion? Or do you believe goddesses are not allowed to have friends?
No, that's not what I meant. It's...
Then you should have no objections. I have already decided to call you friends. I care not if my feelings are one-sided.
Oh, Lady Sukuna-hime.
I told you to skip the formality.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you, Sukuna-hime.
Likewise.
You came at just the right time. I talked to Kotoshiro about it, but I was wondering why the Daybreakers are okay after fighting Falspawn.
You mentioned that before. I did not clearly understand the conversation itself, but it was something about not being corrupted, right?
Yeah, Falspawn can't be completely defeated without photon energy, and their remnants quickly become corrupted. You saw it too, didn't you, Kotoshiro? And that's why the Nightfallers are controlled by Gemini.
However, the brave Daybreakers repeatedly engage in combat but do not present with any symptoms. Now I see. That is, indeed, strange.
That is foolish, Kotoshiro. What is strange about it? It is obvious. All the beings on this planet are awarded its divine protection. It naturally repels superficial ill will.
Yes, but, Lady Sukuna-hime, that does not explain the rampage of the Nightfallers.
Well, the divine protection extends to the Nightfallers as well. Thus, they must not feel malice. Have they been led astray by that eerie child? That fraudulent child that proclaims herself the Maiden? She might have instigated it. At any rate, you need not fret over it. You must deal with the matters that are looming overhead. It is good medicine for the Nightfallers, who have been enhanced to unnecessarily huge sizes. Beat them to a bloody pulp.
Over here! I was just wanting to speak with you, Kotoshiro.
Lady Sukuna-hime's past? If it is for a friend, I'm quite willing to describe the legend to you.
The legend?
Indeed. Ash Maiden Sukuna-hime's past is, in essence, the legend of the planet itself. The tale may take some time in its telling. Harukatan is a place where contrast reigns supreme. Day and night never intertwine. Once upon a time, day and night were in conflict. The conflict lasted so long that no one could even remember what it was about. Eventually, the Day Lord and the Night Lord came to desire peace. The Day Lord's daughter and the Night Lord's son were wedded to seal a peace accord. And, for a time, the war was over. But the child born of day and night was gray, the color of ash. Small of frame and stunted in growth, neither dark nor light. The Day Lord blamed the Night's son. By the Night Lord's reckoning, the fault lay with the Day's daughter. And so, war began once again. The Night Father and Day Mother joined the conflict, which the Ashen Child sought to stop. The Ashen Child sacrificed its life in hopes of stopping its parents from fighting. Reeling, the husband and wife regained their senses. Clutching the Ashen Child's remains, they prayed to the stars and gave their lives so that the Ashen Child might know life's embrace once more. The Ashen Child, upon being revived, wept as the ashen remains of its parents passed feebly through its fingers. The child's tears created a river eternal, to separate day and night. Thus did the war come to an end at the hands of the Ashen Child. Yet the Ashen Child still prays for the two who burned to ashes in their grief. The child prays that its mother and father's lamentations may never be given form.
Harukotan is two halves of a whole. When comes life, so comes death. I thought I heard whisper of that unpleasant tale, and there you stood, Kotoshiro. Honestly, you ever go too far. How adroitly you have memorized such a tedious tale.
It was from you I first heard it, Lady Sukuna-hime.
Sukuna-hime, the Ash Maiden, from the legend I've just communicated.
A tale of tedium, the planet's legend, possessed of not one interesting part whatsoever. Put it out of your mind with haste, you two.
I'm sorry, Kotoshiro. I think we might have made Sukuna-hime mad at you.
It is not an issue. This is how it ever is. Lady Sukuna-hime is always angry at the foolish war of day and night.
You two are always together. Do you not tire of one another?
Whoa!
Whoa! Where'd you come from?
Sukuna-hime? And Kotoshiro?
Or perhaps, are you two a couple?
A couple? Of what?
Couple?
No need to be embarrassed. It was a joke. It is so very worthwhile to tease you, Matoi. Unlike Kotoshiro, he is too honest, too naive. I jokingly asked him if he would kill himself if I ordered it, and he attempted seppuku on the spot.
If you order me to give my life, I shall obey.
Idiot, have sense enough to distinguish fact from folly.
To me, your word is absolute.
Such profound inflexibility. I implore you, find it within yourself to tell at least one joke.
If that is an order, I shall.
Do you really have room to talk, Sukuna-hime? You're always with Kotoshiro too, you know.
I am the Ash Maiden's guardian. It is my duty to remain by Lady Sukuna-hime's side.
Kotoshiro, you buffoon! You have utterly failed to comprehend Matoi's intent. You were poking fun at how close we seem, yes? So as to get even?
You look like family.
Oh, we do we? Very well put. Kotoshiro?
The debt I owe you is a heavy one indeed. I cannot repay you in my lifetime. I became your guardian as a means to fulfill that obligation.
Obligation?
My hometown was annihilated in the dispute with the Nightfallers. I was the only one that survived. I was but an infant. Lady Sukuna-hime took me in and raised me under her care. Blind though I was, she did not abandon me. On the contrary, she raised me.
I considered leaving you be, but suspected the decision would cost me considerable sleep. So I brought you with me. If I had known I was raising such a stubborn creature, I would have left you where I found you.
What you blame me for has the ring of a failure in parenting.
Do not get fresh with me, Kotoshiro. That is hardly the tenor I'd expect from a bedwetting brat.
Why would you bring that up now?
By the by, my toy, you brought up the fact that Kotoshiro and I are always together, which carries the tacit implication that you two are always together, yes?
Stop analyzing everything I say!
Ah, how nice to see you two.
Sukuna Hime and Kotoshiro, what's going on?
The Nightfallers attacked again. The Daylord instructed us to lie in wait, and he is holed up in the castle.
Well, it is preferable to him sneaking off. This generation's Daylord is a staunch coward. It's hardly worth picking on the worm. The Daybreakers think that only the Nightfallers are attacking them, but the situation is a bit worse than that. I am in the process of reinforcing the seal. If I do not, Magatsu, the harbinger of calamity, could be roused. That is probably what those eerie children aim to do. I will not allow their plan to succeed.
You'll help.
This is what it means to dance to the same beat. Anyway, the seal must be reinforced at 6 locations, and 2 remain. There is no time to take care of them separately. Therefore, we will split up. Kotoshiro and I will head one way. You two, the other.
Oh, but we don't know how to reinforce the seal.
Fret not. I have a way. That is a part of myself created from magic. You may call her Tamahime. While I am a part of Sukuna Hime, I think for myself. Nice to meet you both. If you need anything, let Tamahime know, and she will relay it to me. All right, let us be off. Let us go as well. Our objective is this way.
Hey, Miss Tamahime.
Do not call me Miss. I exist as one with Sukuna Hime. Be sure to drop the title.
Oh, right. Sorry, Miss Tamahime.
Okay, whatever. You wish to inquire about Magatsu, right?
Wow, you read my mind, Miss Tamahime. Of course you did, since you're a part of Sukuna Hime.
I realize that you have no ill will, but the way you speak to me makes me feel like I am being teased. So, Magatsu is a disaster that eradicates planets. It is a disaster born from sorrow, a god that signifies the opposite of life, the destroyer of day and night, the eradicator of planets. I am here to quell it, the Ash Maiden Sukuna Hime, that is.
A disaster that eradicates planets. Just hearing that makes me...
It's like Dark Falls.
Yeah. The fact that it is sealed in a planet is also reminiscent of Dark Falls.
This Dark Falls you mention, is that what the Dark Children are after? Worry not, for Magatsu is something else. However, they might be intrinsically similar.
Intrinsically?
Although they differ in scale, they are born from negative emotions such as grief and sorrow, and they bear their fangs at life forms. They may have been born from life forms, but to want to eradicate life to that end, negative emotions are deplorable, no? It is fortuitous that we arrived first.
No, we didn't. Something's coming.
I guess as a part of a whole, my senses are restricted. You two, can you endure until my main body arrives?
Leave it to us.
Just like they said, we'll handle this.
still more of them? When will this end? Tamahime? No! Watch out!
For heaven's sake, that was close. It would appear I made it not a moment too soon.
Sukune-hime, is Kotoshiro all right?
There is hardly a foe present out that way. Setting up a line was no trouble at all. The reason being, I now see, that they appear to have focused their efforts on this location. You two have done well to hold your ground. Thank you both.
We don't need any of that. Let us get this ceremony started.
Yes, indeed.
Watch out!
What in the... What was that?
You know me? Wait, I think I know you too? My head!
No, not again.
Watch yourself, black-hearted one. You dare not only stand in our way, but bring pain to my comrade? I am the Ash Maiden, Sukune-hime. I am the maiden of this world. You insolent brat! Bind with my body, O great seething circle, and lock away this evil. I reject it, refuse it. Gather to me, O ashes, and bring us peace. Make it true, make it so. Are you two unharmed?
Yeah, we're fine. Thanks, Sukune-hime. But...
Ah, so you noticed, Matoi. Yes, a fragment of Magatsu escaped as a result of that less-than-ideal sealing. Good heavens, we are bound to face hardships ahead. There is much work to be done.
I'm so sorry. It's because you had to save me.
I was merely watching out for a friend. I thought nothing of it. Nor should you.
That didn't go quite right, did it?
Not right at all. Why didn't they attack the goddess?
Maybe they have a grudge against the other girl? This could be fun.
Do they know that girl from somewhere? I like where this is going.
None of that really matters right now, though, does it?
Nope. None of it matters. We did what we came here to do.
It approaches. I have a bad feeling about this. The confrontation with Magatsu is at hand, part of the vile gods sealed on this world. Only the slightest amount has escaped, but his power is beyond normal ken. We have the gates to stem the tide of this invasion, but those will not hold forever. He mustn't breach the final gate. Should he do so, it will mean the end. All will be destroyed. Of course, we've a last resort to turn to in that event. But I would like to end this without using it if at all possible. Also, our enemy is not only Magatsu. The pseudo-Nightfallers may also attack. When preparations are complete, I will give you my blessing, but I cannot aid you directly. Forgive me, but you all are the key. I lend you what strength I can.
Incoming alert.
containment operation in progress. All ARCS ops, report to the quest counter to join the mission. Report received.
Oh, speak of the devil. Hi, boss.
Hi there. Io was just telling me lots about Dumons.
You say that, but there isn't a whole lot to learn. It's just idle talk.
No, that's fine. That's just what I wanted to hear. I can look up the details of the Dumons, but in the end, that's just information. I'm not a Dumon, so although I can imagine what might be different between us, I can't experience it. I don't know all the experiences you've had, so it's interesting to hear about the trivial things too.
Boss, you're pretty eccentric too, but then again, so is Matoy.
Really?
Well, I am too. I like it that way, so it doesn't bother me.
Hello, thank you. This is your favorite entertainer, Patty.
Hi, I'm Tia.
I'm Matoy.
This bullcrap again.
No. This time it's not my doing. She joined us on her own. What? Did I do something wrong?
You did something wrong. Or rather, anything and everything is wrong.
I watched you both here and there, and it seemed so fun that I thought I would go all in. Oh, well, in that case, we welcome you with open arms. Accepting everyone who comes our way is Patia's motto.
It's the first time anyone's come our way to begin with. Well, I guess it's okay to let someone join us once.
Okay, so the three of us have some breaking news for you. Listen up. What were we going to talk about?
The depths of Harukotan.
Harukotan's depths? Oh, you're talking about Nightfall Castle. That's the largest building in the domain ruled by the Nightfallers.
Really? Arx has been given permission by the Divine One to investigate the Nightfallers' domain, which is being corrupted by Falspawn.
Oh, wow! Sukuna Hime has her hands full with Magatsu and says she wants Arx to her its strength.
Oh? You heard that directly from her?
Yeah, that's what an informant does. And Sukuna Hime is my friend. She told me all about it when I asked her. Sukuna Hime? Magatsu? Hey, Tia, what are they again?
She remembers information accurately. She takes the initiative to interview people. And more importantly, she doesn't talk so loudly. Matoy, if it's okay with you, I'd like to work with you as informants.
Tia!
Oh, it's you. Sorry for the trouble earlier. Azanami's the one to blame here. Sorry you got involved.
After you grabbed me with that inviting look on your face, you are one to talk.
I told you, it's not like that. How many times do I have to go over this?
Are you dating now?
Dating? No! It's not like that! Yet!
That is right. It is not like that. We just need to get to know each other better. That is all.
That's right. I'll learn more about forces, and Marlu will learn more about hunters. If we do that, Arx will be ready for anything, right? Right. There's no ulterior motive. Don't get any ideas.
When you say it out loud like that, it honestly just makes me angry.
Hey, Marlu! Don't go too far ahead! It's dangerous over there! Well, see you later!
Did I guess wrong?
It is you two. You were a great help in dealing with Magatsu. Indeed, we could not have done it without you. I was waiting for the opportunity to seal it, but a time never presented itself. My apologies, but I ask that you accompany me a while longer. More importantly, we must do something about those impudent children. There is no room for doubt that those abominable children deceived the Nightfallers. Defeating them should put an end to everything. Thus, our next plan of action is set. I will simply go there myself and vanquish them.
I cannot allow you to do that, Lady Sukuna Hime. You have greatly exhausted yourself in suppressing Magatsu's power.
Step aside, Kotoshiro. This is an order from the Ash Maiden. Will you defy me?
If you have the strength to move me, then do so.
Calm down, you two.
Do not fear. I am perfectly calm. I know full well that Kotoshiro has the right of it. Then what would you have us do? I would fain get this over quickly and prevent any more casualties.
What about having the Daybreakers and the Nightfallers work together? I'm sure if you speak to the Daylord and the Night Lord, they'll lend a hand. Wait, why do you look like you've swallowed a lemon?
Speaking to them would be useless, an exercise in futility. Neither the Daylord nor the Night Lord will lift a finger.
I am of the same opinion, but there is no harm in at least trying.
Fine. Either way, I am out of commission for the time being. In the meantime, I will attempt to contact them. Is that amenable to you all? Perfect timing. I just received a reply from the Daylord. His answer is largely as I predicted. Is that not right, Kotoshiro?
A scant few lines after a formal greeting, he launched into vilifying the Nightfallers and requested that they receive divine punishment. He made it quite clear that they had no intention of cooperating with the Nightfallers, let alone negotiating with them.
Do not be enraged, you two. The incumbent Daylord is an unrivaled fool. He merely barricades himself within his castle, paralyzed by fear. It is truly exactly as I predicted. How horribly pathetic. Have you received a reply from the Night Lord yet?
Not as of this moment.
Heavens, they are all so indolent. I have not sensed those dark children either. I will go to the Night Lord directly and ask his opinion before aught else occurs.
Then, I will accompany you.
Fool, the discussion will only be soured if I bring a Daybreaker with me, even if you are my guardian.
But I cannot suffer you to go alone in your current condition, Lady Sukunahime.
Then we'll go with her, right?
My apologies. I had originally intended for those of the Haruko-tan alone to resolve this.
Come now, we don't have to talk like that to each other. It's truly all right. We're here to protect everyone. Now, we've got preparations to make.
Here for everyone? She says it as if it is the most obvious thing in the world. Do you think that there might be some additional meaning to your words?
I'm not sure either. What does it mean?
Things went so smoothly. I'm disappointed for some reason.
But of course, I am the Ash Maiden of this planet, you know. Under normal circumstances, the Night Lord should come to my shrine with his tail between his legs. Instead, he sends no response and forces me to come to see him directly. He has become pompous.
Have you ever met the Night Lord?
Of course. When this generation's Daylord and Night Lord ascended the throne, they met with me. As talented with the arts as he is, the Daylord is a coward, so I felt he was not up to the task. While, on the other hand, the Night Lord was astute. He tends to be arrogant, but he is a cute little thing. The Night Lord's plight is that the Nightfallers are being brainwashed by Gemini, right? Correct. If the Nightfallers make a move, it will prompt the Daybreakers to confront them voluntarily. That will bring out the eerie children, whom we shall strike down at once, ensuring that there will be no more wasted lives. What? What is so funny, Matoy? I was thinking that you're really kind, the way you talk. You're always talking about how precious the planet is, but you also care about the Daybreakers and the Nightfallers, don't you? I would say that it is an obligation more than I would say I care about them. An obligation? Yes. This obligation has been etched in my soul since the moment I was born. As the story goes, I was the Ashen child born from a Night Father and a Day Mother. Thus, I am a blood relative of the day and night. Due to their foolishness, I tend to want to rid myself of both. But it would be fiendish of me to abandon my relatives. I cannot use the life my mother and father blessed me with to behave in that manner. I'm sorry for teasing you. No worries. It was idle gossip to pass the time. Only I know how serious I can be. However, the strong will protect something or someone produces power whose strength can surpass even divine intervention. You should think about what it is you want to protect, Matoy. What I want to protect? It definitely should not be something as ambiguous as everyone. It has been a while, Night Lord. You did not respond to my message, so I came to see you directly. Do you understand the matter at hand? What?
Please, run.
This is no good at all. How could my copy spit that out?
Gemini! Did you eat the Night Lord?
No. To the contrary. I felt sorry for him to be all alone. So, I ate everyone.
You...
Oh, you're angry. How scary. But I know that you're exhausted from handling Magatsu. No matter how much of a goddess you are, in your state.
Under these conditions, there's no way you can face us. Help Sukuna Hime! Run! Thanks for the meal. Not quite what I planned, but as long as it's good, it doesn't really matter.
Where are you two? I cannot feel your presence. You fiend! My companions!
Did you call me? Here I am.
What?
I am she.
I am he.
Me coming out of her isn't strange at all.
There's nothing peculiar. He
She
and
and
I are Gemini, after all.
Goddess, want to go at it? Want to take us on?
If so, we'll eat you. You're who we wanted to taste from the beginning.
What's wrong? What's wrong? Didn't you eat her?
Yeah, I did. But it doesn't feel the same as it usually does. Where?
Seeing your face brings back memories.
That voice.
To run into you in a place like this is, I suppose you might call it a coincidence.
Luther!
Oh, would you stop? I did not come here with the intention of fighting you two.
How are you alive?
What a funny question. In this situation, can you say that you are alive? This is the internal universe of Gemini, the duplicate. You and I were gobbled up and, alas, are in their stomach. However, I have no complaints. One does not often get the chance to experience the interior of Dark Falls. If I could get used to this, I think it would be rather fun. I also have no interest in what lies outside. I have no interest in a world without Xion, without omniscience. Do you understand, young lady? I no longer have a reason to fight you. So would you mind lowering your weapon? Thank you. Now then, keep your weapon drawn and follow me. This place is slightly dangerous, but it is really quite interesting. Since you came all this way, I might as well show you around.
The large-scale operation has ended. Thank you for your support.
do you think? Does it not interest you? This is the internal universe of Gemini, the chaotic place where they eat and congregate. If you fought them, you should have seen their ability. The ability to copy what they consume. They use that ability to call those produced in their internal universe to the mortal world. We should call this a parallel universe. We are ingested, lined up in a row, and called forth. My, it would be so interesting to study. If I had had data on this, I could have created even better clones.
Quiet! I will never forgive you for eliminating Shion! You toyed with arcs and made everyone suffer!
I made everyone suffer, eh? If that is the case, why did Shion not stop me? She exceeded all life forms. Although I had seized general control, there must have been a way to interfere with me. Even so, she never interfered with the creation of arcs and clones. And yet, she herself produced the ultimate being.
The ultimate being?
What are you talking about?
Well, it no longer matters at this point, but I will never forget it. The truth is, if Arx was never created, this world would already be under the Falspawn's control.
Emergency code due. Completed.
You have a horrific expression on your face, young lady. Are you dissatisfied with the truth I laid before you?
Of course I'm dissatisfied! You photoners started it all when you produced the false spawn!
But the one who permitted the creation of the profound darkness from which all false spawn originate was Xian, young lady. At that time, she must have realized it. With her ability to calculate, she must have seen what was to happen in the future. What would happen to the photoners when the profound darkness was generated? The outcome was as she knew it would be. When they battled the profound darkness, the photoners lost their ability to manipulate photons and so created arcs. The profound darkness was sealed away, but Dark Falls remained. Arcs and the false spawn continue to fight even now. A moot battle.
No, it's not!
Yes, it is, young lady. Each Dark Falls has its own desire. And, in response to the effect the vessel has on them, their desire becomes warped even more. The Elder is an easy example. The vessel had such a strong effect on him that he forgot his cherished desire and lived for battle only. The same happened with the Apprentice and the Fallen, and I was not much different. Gemini, however, are different. Only Gemini use their power to actualize the desire they cherish.
And what is that?
Obviously, it is to revive the profound darkness. The quickest way to resurrect the profound darkness is to eat the Dark Falls Collective. I suppose that, as they do so, F factors equal to that of the profound darkness accumulate, and before long, it will be revived. Try to remember, Gemini ate the Apprentice, and the Dark Falls within me, and they must have eaten the Elder. The countdown has already begun. The countdown to the eradication of the world once the profound darkness is revived, that is.
We have to defeat Gemini before that happens.
Yes, that might be your only option. If the profound darkness is revived, Dark Falls will be produced endlessly. Gemini is giving you a hard time by itself, so you have no chance of winning that battle. Above all, I would like you to not forget the fact that you are currently in Gemini's stomach.
I don't understand. What exactly is the profound darkness? Why did you create something like that?
The profound darkness was an imitation of Xian. It was an artificial pacifist that aimed to create photoners. It was an artificial Akashic record, used to allow idle humanity the ability to operate photons and control all as they pleased. At the time, however, human civilization was coming to an end. After they became idle, they worked on creation while negative emotions set in. Photons are strongly affected by emotions. The more there are, the more dramatically their abilities change when internal emotions change. As a result, the profound darkness became the incarnation of negativity and produced false spawn to destroy the entire universe. Young lady, you asked me why something like that was created. I, too, would like to ask that question. Why did she not stop it while she foresaw that catastrophe? That said, I can understand her feelings a little better now. Surely, she would say the reason that she did it was because she was lonely.
Emergency! Code! Attack! Completed!
So, I have talked about the outside world all this time. Put simply, destruction is inevitable. The revival of the profound darkness is all but certain. Do you two really wish to return to a world in which only suffering exists? How absurd. In that case, leave. This is the edge of the universe. Raise Clarissa and collect your power. It will look the same as when you defeated and endured against the Fall Spawn.
Are you able to clear a path for us?
It is an impossible feat for me, but you two can do it. You are ARC's operatives, after all. Go now, failures. Enjoy your world to the utmost. Your world of uncertainty, devoid of omniscience.
You and Matoy too?
Where? How?
Hey, we're back, I guess.
Sarah, contact Philia. Prepare a medical check ASAP.
Sure.
We also need to contact everyone searching Harukatan. Jeez, you two came back much too quickly.
Oh, sorry that we have caused you so much worry.
I'm glad you're all right.